Okay, guys. So the topic would be calendars, right? So let's talk about the basic definition of a calendar. What is a calendar? A calendar is a system of organizing the days in a year. The calendar starts from 1st of January and ends on 31st of December. The year is classified into two types: the ordinary years, wherein there are 365 days, and the leap year, where there are 366 days. Yes or no? Is that clear, everyone? Okay. So, guys, to find any day on any particular, so to find whether it was a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, on any particular date of a year or anything, the most important thing is the number of odd days. What do you mean by odd days, guys? So let's talk about an ordinary year. How many odd days are there in ordinary year? In ordinary year, there are one odd day. There is one odd day. How do you find that? Simply divide 360. So in an ordinary year, there are 365 days, right? Divide it by 7. What will be the remainder? The remainder is 1. So that is called one odd day. Whatever is the remainder. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. So let's talk about 10 days. In 10 days, how many odd days will be there? Divide 10 by 7. So 1 times 7, the remainder is 3. So I can say that in 10 days, there are 7 odd days. This is not the same odd and even days which is there in Delhi, wherein on odd days you can drive the odd number car and on even days you can drive the even car. It is not that odd days, right? So if I say 14 days, how many odd days are there in 14 days? 0. Is that clear? What is odd day? Okay. So can you guys tell me how many odd days are there in a leap year? Leap year, there will be 2 odd days. Just because in a leap year, there are 366 days. Just divide 366 by 7 and see. The remainder will be 2. Clear that, everyone? Okay. So now talking about the number of odd days. Ordinary year has 1 odd day. A leap year has 2 odd days. Similarly, 1 century or 100 years will have 5 odd days. This is important to remember, guys. The first 3 basically. The first 3 should be remembered. Yes? This is for your information only. Now, again, 400 years has 0 odd day. So I can say that 800 years they all have 0 odd days. Is that fine? Technically, all the centuries that are multiple of 4 will have 0 odd days. Guys, yes or no? This is something that you need to remember. You can also find it out, but that is a very lengthy process. So just remember it. Yes? Can I move on to the next slide? Okay. So mapping the number of odd day to the day of the week. So let's say we calculated and we found that on a particular date, there were 0 odd days. So that day will be a Sunday. Similarly, when there are 3 odd days till one particular date, it will be Wednesday. Just take a note of this table. When we'll start, solving the questions, you would be very clear with this. Yes? Just take a note of it. Is it done, everyone? Shall I move on to the next slide? Okay. Now, guys, can you tell me if 700, let's say this is the year 700, is this a leap year? Cos 700, when I divide it by 4, it is divisible by 4, so it should be a leap year. No. So technically, whichever year, when a year is divisible by 4, that is called to be a leap year. But there is an exception, right? For years which are centuries, which have 00 at the end, they should be divisible by 4, 100, and 400. Then only they'll be called a leap year. So let's say 1600. 1600 is a leap year because it is divisible by 4, it is divisible by 100, and also 400. But 1900, is it a leap year? No. So the leap year concept is a little different when you are calculating for centuries. Yes? So these are just pointers to be remembered. So you can just have a read of it, nothing more. Last day of a century cannot be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday because of the number of odd days. That you have the number of odd days, you can try playing with this after the lecture. Another thing is, for the calendars of 2 different years to be the same, the following conditions must be satisfied. Both years must be of same type, that is, both must be either ordinary years or leap years. 1st January of both the years must be same day of the week, right? That is when the calendars of 2 particular years will be similar. Is that okay? Clear to everyone? Okay. So let's come to the actual scenario now. So this is the type of question that will be asked in the exam. What day was it on 17th of June 1998? Okay. So cause this is the first question, let me solve it for you. And from the next onwards, you guys will be solving it your own. So we have to find which day was it on 17th of June 1998. Yes. So I can say that first what I'll do is I'll find. So what do we have to do? We have to basically calculate the number of odd days. Yes or no? Once we calculate the number of odd days, depending on the odd day, I can use the table and answer which day it was. Let's say I get 1 odd day. So that means the day was Monday. I get 3 odd days. That means the day was Wednesday. Yes or no, guys? Okay. So let us first calculate the number of odd days till 31st December 1997. because till here all are complete years. This is not the complete year, right? 19, some date of 1998. So let us first calculate the total number of odd days till 1997. Yes. So guys, can you tell me till 31st of December 1600, how many odd days will be there? Zero, right? I've already said, right? 400 years, 1200 or 1600 years have zero odd days. So we have to reach till 1997. We are already done with 1600. Yes. Now, every 100 years have 5 odd days. Yes. So 300 years will have how many odd days, guys? 15 odd days. So which year will we reach with that? 1600 plus 300. So we are done till 31st of December 1900. We got to know that there are 15 odd days. Clear that, everyone? What is the doubt, Apurva? Huh. We know that 5 years have 1 odd day, but why would we calculate it for 5 years? Right now we are dealing in centuries, right? Hundred years will have 5 odd days, so 300 years will have 15 odd days. So 1600 plus 300, we are done till the year 1900. Till this day, we got to know that there were 15 odd days. Yes. Now we have to see another 97 years. So in 97 years, can you tell me how many ordinary years are there and how many leap years are there? So to check that, simply divide 97 by 4. 4 twos are 8, 17, 4 fours are 16. So there will be 24 leap years. And what is 97 minus 24, guys? $73 ordinary years. Is that clear? So how many odd days will be there? So in 97 years, so 73 ordinary years, so 73 odd days plus 24 leap years, so that means 48 odd days. Yes. What is that? 121. Yes. What was the initial? So till we got to know that till 31st of December. So to see how many in 97 years, how many leap years are there, just divided by 4. Whatever the quotient you get, that is the number of leap years. 97 divided by 4. So we got 24, right? So there will be 24 leap years. Vishnu. So how many? So till 31st of December 1997, how many odd days are there? 121 plus 15. Yes or no? So till 31st of December 1997, there will be 121 plus 15. What is that? 136 odd days. So in 136 odd days, how many odd days are there actually? So divide 136 by 7. 7 ones are 7, 66. 9 sevens are 63. So the remainder is 3. So in 136 odd days, there are only 3 odd days. So we got to know that till 31st of December 1997, there were 3 odd days. So can anyone tell me which date was on 31st of December 1997? It was Wednesday. Okay. Now we have to calculate till June. So January, February, March, April, May, and June. Yes. So in January, how many days? February. 1998 is an ordinary year, right? So 28 days. Then 31, and then 30. May it is 31. How about June, guys? How many days in June? 17. Because you have to only calculate till 17th of June. So how many total, guys? What is the total of this? $168. So divide 168 by 7. How many odd days? $168 by 7, 0 odd days. So technically, till 17th of June 1998, how many total odd days are there? 3 odd days. So what day will it be on 17th of June 1998? Wednesday. See, if it was a 0 odd day, it would be Sunday. If it is 3 odd days, it will be Wednesday. We saw this table here, right? If 3 odd days, Wednesday, 0 odd day, Sunday, 6 odd days, it is Saturday. Yes. And then again, if it is 7 odd days, so 7 odd days basically means 0 odd days. So again, a Sunday. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Yeah, but this is how normal people solve questions. We are not solving questions like this. Yes. Can I solve it here, guys? Yeah. So let me solve the problem here. So the answer we got was Wednesday. Yes. Now we have a very interesting trick, guys. So for that, but you have to remember something, right? What do you have to remember is this table. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Shit, I just have no space for December. So let's write December. Yeah. Okay. 033 61462 5035. Can you guys remember this? If you can remember this, you do not have to do all those calculations at all. So it's very simple, right? What is 033, guys? It is the STD code for Kolkata. 033 61462 5035. 033 61462 5035. You remember the mobile numbers of your friends or whoever, right? So this is a 12-digit number. You just have to remember this, guys. Yes or no? Why are you not responding? Okay. So now the trick is very simple. The formula is date plus month plus year plus leap year. So we have to find which day was it on 17th of June 1998, right? So this is again divided by 7. So what is the date, guys? 17. Okay, which month it is? June, right? So for June, you are not putting 6 here. For June, you have to put 4. Got it? This is what the table is for. If the month is June, you have to put 4. Yes? How about the years, guys? What will come in year? So in year, you have to write 98. So guys, the thing is, 99% of the problems, what we will get is you will get to find a date which is between the year 1900 to 2100. Yes or no? Okay. So this basic table will start. The concept of this started from 1st of January 1901. So if I ask you here 1998, so how many years actually from 1901? 98, right? How many leap years in 98 years, guys? Simply divide 98 by 4. 4 twos are 8, 18, 4 fours are 16. So number of leap years in 98 years is 24. Mohit, just wait for some time. I'll tell you that as well. Just remember that this started from 1st of January 1900. So what is the total, guys? What is the total of this? So in the formula, there is also one thing called divided by 7. What is the total, guys? It's 143. What is 143 divided by 7? 3. What do you mean by 3? So 143 divided by 7, I'm talking about the remainder actually. What is 3? Is it simple, guys? If you just remember this particular thing, this is very simple to find which day it is, right? So from this, you just find the odd days basically. Once you got the odd days, you can find which day it is. The year will always be the year that is given. That is what the trick is, guys. In tricks, you do not ask question, you just understand how we implement it. Just remember that it started after 1900. So from 1900 to 1990, 98, how many years are there? 98 years, right? Simple as that. Okay. So here's another question on your screen. Can I get the answers for this quickly from everyone? What would be the answer? Okay. So 26th of January 1950. What is the formula? Date plus month plus year plus leap year divided by 7. What is the date, guys? 26. For month, what will you put? Since it is January, you will put 0. Darshan, not 4, because it is January now. For January, it is 0. Which year will you put? 50. How many leap years in 50 years? 12. Simply divide 50 by 4. So this is 12, right? So 12 would be the answer. So divided by 7. So what is it? 50, 60, 70, 80. 88 divided by 7. What is the remainder when 88 is divided by 7? The remainder is 4. So that means 4 odd days. So it is 4 odd days, which day it is? Thursday. Sounds simple now? Very simple. Okay. Tell me about this. Okay. So there are two problems like this. So cause this is a year beyond 2006, let me just tell you. What is the formula? Date plus month plus year plus leap year divided by 7. I just told you one thing, right? The year started from 1901. What is the date, guys? '28. What is the month? May. For May, what do you put? 1. What will you put in year, guys? Very good. We have to put 106. As I said, it started from 1901. So after 1900, so just 2006 minus 1900. What would be it? 106. So how many leap years in 106 years? 16 or 26? What is 106 divided by 4? 4 twos are 8, 24, 6 fours are 24. So 26 leap years, right? So what is this divided by 7? How many odd days? The remainder is 0. So if the remainder is 0, what is the day? Sunday. Is, is that clear, everyone? Do you want me to solve this using the lengthy method as well? See, just let me give you a hint. Till 2000, how many odd days will be there? 0 odd days. So you just have to calculate for 5 years, that is till 2005, and then for this 5 months. Yes? Okay. So can I get the answers for this one? I want everyone to give the answers for this correctly, so that even I get a confidence that you guys understood what I taught. Take your time, but answer it correctly. Guys, do not worry about the options because the options are like that for people who just do guesswork. Yes. Okay. So the answer is option number E. That is Monday. I was just checking if you people do guesswork. So I didn't put that exact example here. Okay. Date plus month plus year plus leap year divided by 7. What is the date? 10. For September, what do you put, guys? 5. What is year? 118. How many leap years in 118 years? 29 divided by 7. So what is this? This is 162. 162 divided by 7 is, what is the remainder? The remainder is 1. So if the remainder is 1, which day it is? Is that clear, guys? Can you now find a day on any particular date if I give it to you? Okay. So here's the last question on your screen. Okay, so this is one type of problem that is asked. This is very easy. See, just understand one fact. If it is Saturday today, after 7 days, which day will it be? Saturday. Similarly, after 14 days, it will be Saturday. 21 days also, it will be Saturday. So simply divide 65 by 7. What is the remainder, guys? 2. The remainder is 2, right? So Saturday plus 2, which day will it be? Saturday, Sunday, Monday? So that is your answer. So I say, let's say 15th of January is Saturday. Yes. So what will be 22nd January? Saturday. Because 15 plus 7 is 22. So if I ask you which day will it be on 30th of January, what would be your answer? So simply add 7 here. So 29th of January will be a Saturday. So 30th Jan will be a Sunday. I think this is what you use in your daily life as well, right? Day-to-day life wherein you have to calculate days, or when you have to see when was the last time you went for a pub or a party and when is the last time you have to go, right? That is how you calculate. Okay, guys. So that's all we have from calendars. Thank you so much.